in the gate. Ready for the first of 7, the flag is up. And they're off. A bit slow into stride as penalty shot out the back. They fight for it up top. Yabba Dabba Doo and Bam Bam Cam right out from the outside stalls. Pop Culture will be second, now third. On hold in fourth is Hell of a Guy towards the center of the going. WW Russian Gold is now back in fifth. Sixth goes to Bell Bimbo, 7 lengths to make up, and then a length and a half back to the trailer. Penalty shot. Past the half mile they go. The opening quarter mile in 23 1/5 of a second. Bam Bam Cam and apprentice Carly Hughes by 2 and reaches out for more past the 3/8. It is Bam Bam Cam by just about 2. Oncoming Yabba Dabba Doo. Wider to Pop Culture, not without say. Far back to WW Russian Gold. On the outside is Bell Bimbo in the split, coming from penalty shot from far, far back. Also in that fray is Hell of a Guy, far back in that back running 4. On the lead, past the 3/16 is Bam Bam Cam. Yabba Dabba Doo has to make up about 2.5. Now dwindles a little bit. Moving on up on the inside rail is WW Russian Gold for a piece, but there's no catching the opening race winner on this Friday night, Bam Bam Cam, by just about 4. Yabba Dabba Doo second, Pop Culture third, maybe on the rail, WW Russian Gold photos with Hell of a Guy for fourth. Kelly Mulvaney, our official starter on the button to send them on their mile journey. Ready, and they're off. Great speed away from the barrier for Temrick, who gets out to an uncontested early lead from Mike's Lady, who's lining up alongside of Hold the Spending. Getting a bit of throwback is Satiate, and Ruby Round Here is widest of all. Bows and Lays drops off to about 4th and out the back, but close up is Present of Hero. They go towards the 3/4 mile mark, and doling out the fractions is Diego Sanchez aboard Temrick. A length and a half from both Bows and Lace, who moves on up between. Mike's Lady is wider under the apprentice, Carly Hughes. Backing out just a bit wider to Hold the Spending. Moves past, does Satiate on the underneath portion, and Present of Hero is still back there and way, way back. And so far, Ruby Round Here is about 12 lengths and very much on the outer of the track. Down the backstretch run they go as Temrick by just about a head. Well held is Satiate on the outside, trying to move up with Bows and Lace. Bows and Lace moves up past Temrick, and then back is Mike's Lady, about 4 off that dueling fray. And then back we have Hold the Spending, who's under a ride. The one who's making good headway from far back is Present of Hero. Dropping out is Satiate, about to be passed by Ruby Round Here, is coming around in the final 2 furlongs. 3/16 of a mile to go. Bows and Lace, a length better than Temrick. Here comes Mike's Lady down the crowd of the course. Back into it, Hold the Spending is now 4th. Rail Drive for Present of Hero got bottled up and is shifting out. New leader, Mike's Lady, Bows and Lace fighting tenaciously together. Mike's Lady, Bows and Lace gonna fight it out to the wire. Mike's Lady, I think. That's a photo for the win between Mike's Lady and Bows and Lace. An unlucky Present of Hero was 3rd. And the blue cap of Return of Premium. Look like the maidens are situated. Kelly Mulvaney to get back to the controls. And 9 maidens. At 3/4 of a mile, the flag is up. And they're off. Smooth beginning. Out the back are both Wildwood's Warrior and Smooth Attack. A bullet run early for Uncle OG, who puts him back in the rearview mirror. It's a Nunca. Look great in the post parade, is up into 2nd. 3rd and 4th, Memphis the Prophet on debut is being passed on the outside by Longshot Seattle's Way, who gains up into 4th. 5th and very headstrong with the kickback, and nothing left right there early. In the blue and red as Wildwood's Warrior, who gains up with Wildwood's Dream, now present and going to go through the inside rail and starts to move up. Way back we have Thacker From, and then the 2 Dawdler, Smooth Attack and Return of Premium are way back. Around by the quarter pole they go. Uncle OG, Jose Medina out to a length. Moving on through is Wildwood's Dream, and now looks professional in those green blinkers and forges to the lead. Here comes Seattle's Way down the center of the going with Thacker From to move up into 4th, but a runaway leader is your winner, Wildwood's Dream. A bit headstrong in the opening couple of furlongs, but won by about 8.5. Seattle's Way, very good second. Then Uncle OG and Thacker From was fourth. Frontana in the gate, the flag is up. And they're off. Dawdling beginning, squeezed perhaps at the beginning, was Agave Kid out the back. Speed is on between the bookends. City Position and Frontana out together. Frontana by about a half a length. The oncoming challenge is Renegade Bob right up on the outside of Frontana and City Position. Back we have Tale of the Nile all alone in third. Gonzo's moving well between rivals to take up running from Frontana. It's Gonzo in fourth, Frontana in fifth. Out of last and charging up is Agave Kid. That relegates Staccato. First time over this track for Jose Medina out the back by some 8 lengths. The dueling leaders persist and they go towards the 5/16 onto the 2 furlong mark. City Position, Renegade Bob, they're out together. Tale of the Nile has no excuses, but as wide as this one once, and it's now third. Gonzo retreats a bit. Trying to move up is Frontana between rivals, and out of last, it's Agave Kid. Nothing between these two leaders. City Position. Outside, Renegade Bob has the measure. Give it to Bob. Renegade Bob by a length and a quarter from City Position. Then came Tale of the Nile and a photographer in the gate. The last option. Ready. And they're off. Spirited beginning on the inside for Symbolist, flashes that speed, as does the troublesome gate horse Turbinado, flashing up as well. They're going to line up out there. Pinedale is in the mix, getting a bump from Lonesome Dream as well, so 4 of them on the lead. Super Silver with pace usually has the front end, but backs off to a joint 5th with Concrete Finisher, and out the back is the last option. Well strung out down the backstretch past the 3/4 mile mark, about 9 lengths separates. The leader down the backstretch run is Lonesome Dream and Kim Sampson by just about a length and a half from the outside of Turbinado. First time at this distance in second. Positioned well on the inside, saving every bit of ground, is Symbolist. Pinedale runs back and forth, about 6.5 from the lead. Moving on up is the last option. Relegated both Super Silver, and out the back is Concrete Finisher, trailing by some 11 lengths. They ran the first half mile in 48 seconds flat. And it's been Lonesome Dream ever since the first turn corner. Kim Sampson out by a length. Here comes Turbinado and Javier Diego in a very good spot as Symbolist in third. Under a drive throughout the backstretch has been the last option. Right hand urging for Pinedale, and Rainier Arrieta not showing good signs, and threading the way through traffic is Super Silver, not without a hope. They still line up past the 300. Inside, Symbolist. It's the last option. Outside, Symbolist. In the middle is Turbinado. Giving way is Lonesome Dream. Not tonight for Pinedale or Super Silver. They're out of it. Here comes Symbolist. Symbolist to gain and win as the 7-5 favorite. Good second for the last option. Turbinado was third, and Lonesome Dream. Hosan's Valentine looks to be in, and they're sent on their journey at 3/4 of a mile out the back. Awkward beginning for WW Candy. Sprinting right together early is WW Hotshot and Huey Attack, inseparable. Wrangled back off the front 2 leaders is Kozan's Valentine, and a very handy third, and out the back is WW Candy down the backstretch to go. No change in the order. WW Hotshot just about ahead, better than Huey Attack, well positioned outside of that one. Here comes Kozan's Valentine now with a bid, going to circumvent and go the longest way around. WW Candy still trails by about 5 lengths off the dueling leaders. They went the first quarter in 23 2/5 of a second. Not much between WW Hotshot and Huey Attack, making it 3 wide. Kozan's Valentine, and soon to join the top running trio is WW Candy, who had the most awkward of beginnings. Towards the 3/16 they travel. WW Hotshot, Alex Bendezu, all he wants from Huey Attack, who switches to the inside paint. Down the center of the course, WW Candy and Kozan's Valentine, but it's WW Hotshot who's going to score. WW Hotshot wins handily by a length. The oncoming Kozan's Valentine for second, then WW Candy. Assisted into the gate is Tony's Morning Line. Still even money. And they're off. Wide open beginning for Tony's Morning Line and a firing line. There goes Lake Mills the Gray, easy to spot with Frosted Prayer in close connection. Running up amongst the top running 5 is Right Into the Sky. The split comes from My Little Tipsy and Alex Bendezu. And now the rail for Jack Van Berg has part of the lead away. On the lead, it's Jack Van Berg. My Little Tipsy is trying to gain up. On the outside of proceedings is Lake Mills, now back and forth. Fifth is Tony's Morning Line, with Right Into the Sky running up all alone. Then far back to Art Heist, around the turn they go. And way back we have in the back of the race is going to be Right Into the Sky, who lost some ground around the turn, but gaining ground on the far outside is Tony's Morning Line, and now cuts right in front of Jack Van Berg and has nothing but clear sailing. Trying to make a race late is Lake Mills. On the scene, Art Heist late, but there's no catching Tony's Morning Line, and Victor Balin at 6-5 just rolls away. Gonna win by another 8.5 or 9 lengths. Lake Mills a good second. Third goes to Jack Van Berg and Art Heist.